Jesus, you are good. You have done it all. You are good.
More music on trendybeats.com.
One bottle of wine in my heart. She go come through and chill. I know that you don't stay far from me.
trendybeats.com.
I wanna talk about the things. I wanna talk about the things where I dey feel. I know they say what I know me. So if I tell you say I like it, believe it. You got me confused, I'm in the mood. In my shaka, what you want me, I can do. Got me confused, I'm in the mood. In my shaka, what you want me, I can do. You can buy me a job, position me in my conscience. I be that jazz where you know me about. I be for your house, I'll be your love. You can buy me a job, position me in my conscience. I be that jazz where you know me about. I be for your house, I'll be your love. Pull up on your mother and I'm always on time. Say not only you or the girls on the side. Do that you could like in a bucket pint. And I like your way, so I must say, you got me confused. I'm in the mood. In my shaka, what you want me, I got you. You got me confused. I'm in the mood. In my shaka, what you want me, I got you. You can buy me a job. Position me in my conscience. I be that side where you leave me alone. I give for your house, I'll be your love. Me and my conscience, I be that side where you leave me alone. I give for your house, I'll be your love.
Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, wherever you might be watching from today. I am Oko Emmanuel Onyeka. I am Okulo Randi Bomuadika na Balizundi. I want to welcome you from wherever you are watching from, those in Asia, those in Europe, those in Africa, those in Oceania, and of course, those in North and South of America. And today, being Monday, we are kicking off our broadcast officially. And I want to appreciate all of us for the patience, for the support, for the financial support, and of course, for the moral support you've given over time to ensure that we'll move from where we are to the next level. And I can assure you excellence wherever you are. Thank you very much. And if you can indicate at the comment section and tell us where you are viewing from today, I am going to be very, very happy to know where you are joining from. I am broadcasting from the studio of Crisp TV, the best media academy, media company have in Igbo. I'm sorry for the break in transmission, but we've overcome. Once again, where are you watching from? And today we are going to go over a critical issue. No matter your needs, no matter your perspective or opinion, what is going to happen in Nigeria February of 2023 is going to be critical. Nigeria is going to once again elect a president. And Nigerian elections, presidential elections 2023 will probably, should, in every reason or sense of understanding, be the biggest election in the history of Nigeria. And there are very, very interesting times ahead. And Peter Obi is an Igbo man. Peter Obi is a billionaire. Peter Obi is the former governor of Anambra State. And Peter Obi is going to be the topic today. We are going to assess the chances of Peter Obi becoming the president of Nigeria and how we feel Peter Obi should fare in office. And if it's possible for 4 years or 8 years to fix a Nigeria that most of us believe that will not be fixed, what are chances of Peter Obi winning, being a candidate from Labour Party? because a lot of people believe that president of Nigeria will either come from PDP and APC. What is the chance of Peter Obi winning Nigerian presidential elections 2023? And how are we sure that the electoral process is going to be free and fair? These are some of the issues we should look at today. And those of us who would love to join the conversation, we'll do that by calling on WhatsApp 090-1734-2796. 090-1734-2796 is the number you should call and tell us your view concerning Nigeria presidential elections, which will, by all standard, by all means, be the biggest conversation from January of 2023 to the end of 2023. Who becomes Nigerian president? Are you in support of Nigerian presidential elections? Or do you want disintegration of Nigeria? You make a sensible argument, a reasonable argument. Give a superior argument. Why should Peter Obi be the president of Nigeria? What are the records, the achievements of Peter Obi while he was the governor of Anambra State for 8 years? Consider the fact that Peter Obi is going to be a president without a governor from the same party, without a senator from the same party. Who are those in National Assembly, the higher chamber, and of course the lower chamber, that will support Peter Obi's motions or plea or declarations as the president of Nigeria? What is going to happen in 2023? I want us to heavily criticize INEC and also criticize our people who sell their conscience, those who take 2,000 naira and sell their future for 4 years. You ask yourself, is 4 years huge enough? Would 8 years be enough for Nigeria to change? What mechanisms, what ideas, what plans, what must Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, do to ensure that things turn? Peter Obi's campaign is about the biggest campaign on earth. They were not paid. In fact, the campaign was organic. It was natural. Peter Obi himself never for one day imagined that this support will come. There are thousands of people in Nigeria, in Africa, globally, who are willing to donate to Peter Obi's campaign. Some of them are willing to die in Peter Obi's cause. But you must also know that Nigerian politicians, these things are common with them. You live for them, you die for them, you donate to them, you put your blood, you put everything you have in line. And then they go into office and increase their Toyota Prado. They increase their security. They increase their allowance. They buy houses in Europe, in America, leaving the masses who made these sacrifices, who died during election, who died during campaign. They leave them to suffer. Peter Obi, president of Nigeria 2023. How possible? How are we sure that opposition or opponents are not going to open the doors of neighboring countries in the north to flooding people to come and vote? How are we sure that the PVCs are going to be fully functional with card reader? What is your opinion? Let's go to the phone and see who is there. Caller on the phone, good afternoon. How are we sure that the PVCs? Caller on the phone, turn down the volume of your listening device. Are you there? Caller on the phone, I'm not sure you are paying attention. Let's take a different call and see if this one is going to be successful. Let's go to Turkey. Let's go to Turkey and see. And please host a watch party. Copy the link to your friends on Twitter, those on Messenger, those on WhatsApp. We are discussing our future in 2023. Onyeoma na Turkey, Odogu na Turkey. Good afternoon. Odogu na Turkey. If so, Odogu.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Good afternoon, brother. Can you hear my voice? Are you there?
Hello.
Good afternoon. I don't know where the error is coming from. 2 calls so far, but none of them is successful. Let's go to, I think, Kenya to see if there is a technical error from here or there. We are discussing Nigerian presidential elections of 2023. Caller from Kenya, I don't know if you're there, but there is a possibility that we are having a technical issue from studio. 090-1734-2796. 090-1734-2796. Let's go back to phone and see if things are going to work properly. If not, then I am going to call back the engineers to see if there is any error from my side as to why the calls are not clear. The calls are not clear by all standards. And this is a very, very critical issue. We need to have clarity in sound. So the conversation will be very, very clear. It is a critical issue. Let's go to Dubai and see if the caller from Dubai is going to be successful. Let's go to Zambia. The calls are coming, but there is no success. 090-1734-2796. On a day we are discussing what could be the fate, the scenario, the circumstance in Nigeria, February 2023, when the presidential elections will happen. Peter Obi is from Anambra State. And of course, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a Yoruba man. And Atiku Abubakar, Waziri Sokoto, former vice president in 1999. He was vice president to Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. There might be a technical hitch in the studio because the calls are very, very poor. There is no quality in the call. Let's see. Caller on the phone. Good afternoon. Caller on the phone. Good afternoon. Are you there? Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Good afternoon. The call is not clear. Blunder or error. Something is wrong somewhere. And for us to be successful, we need to get it right. What's the name of the Bluetooth? Let's quickly go to the phone. This is a new studio, so these things are bound to happen. Let's go to the UK and see. Caller from UK. Good afternoon. Are you there? Caller from UK. It is still not working. The calls are not clear. What is going on? Caller from UK. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Issue. Please, it's very, very important. And this should be a phone-in conversation. It shouldn't be a one-way broadcast because your opinion is critical. Your opinion matters a lot. Your view, your perspective is very, very important because we all live in this space. And 2023 general elections is going to be very critical one. A lot of us are emotional due to past experiences from Obasanjo to Yaradua to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and of course to our President Buhari. There is still no electricity. There is no running water. There is no employment. There is no future. Nothing is functional in Nigeria except a comedy and musical industry. Everything in Nigeria is drastically poor. Everything in Nigeria is horrible. Everything in Nigeria is disastrous. So it's understandable when some people tell you they are no longer interested in voting in Nigeria. It's understandable when some individuals tell you that voting is irrelevant, that voting doesn't really matter. They actually have a point, but at some point, at a point in time, there is need to not put all your eggs in one basket. It's not my opinion. It's a personal opinion. So let's see if the phone is going to function at this point so we can bring our global audience to tell us what they think they should do. A lot of us are already processing visas to run away from Nigeria. They believe that the emergence of Peter Obi will be difficult for the hierarchy to handle. That there probably be war in Nigeria in 2023, and all of us are praying that that will not be so. Let's go to the phone again and see. Caller on the phone. Good afternoon.
Hello, Okurola.
Good afternoon, brother. Where are you calling from?
Hello, Okurola.
Good afternoon, brother.
Hello.
Can you hear me, brother? I can hear you. No, I can hear your voice. Can you hear me?
Hello?
No, there is still an error somewhere with the phone conversation. Go to the phone again and see what is actually the error. People are watching. So please, if you can give me further 10 minutes, we need to rectify the error. The technicians are working tirelessly to ensure that they verify where the fault is coming from, because it is a funny conversation. We want Igbo people from all walks of life, from Africa, from Europe, from America, anywhere, to put their opinion together. Let's know where we go from here and know why some of us are not supporting Peter Obi. We want to listen to your anger, your frustration, whatever reason, why, as to why you feel that supporting or emergence of Peter Obi or whoever that becomes president of Nigeria in 2023 is a waste of time. If you want Nigeria to disintegrate, you should be able to have a valid, a sensitive argument and tell us why there should be no election. That is what we want to do. Are we going with YouTube, Bluetooth? Okay, let's see. From China, caller from China. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, caller from China. Good afternoon. Oh, I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. The error is still there. Technician, the error is still there because it is an error, and we are doing everything humanly possible to sort the situation. Please continue to write at the comment section, and whatever you write at the comment section, I am going to read your comments out while we wait for the technicians to sort the issue with Bluetooth. Please, it's very important. Continue to write your comments at the comment section and tell us why we should support Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State.
Hello, Kurara, my brother.
Good afternoon, brother. Thank you very much. Where are you calling from?
Okay, HMUA, Destiny Best.
Thank you very much. Destiny Best from UAE. Go ahead.
My brother, something century to an ambassador in here.
Okay.
Emma, a Kuakuno, hand I want to throw down the nasty sometimes. In a weekend carry one. Ndi Wany, Emequenumala. Most of Yanda to Korean is because Abiakwana, Nigeria, but Taino Corona. Ndị a na-akakwa akpagbu Nigeria also, ndị Igbo also, sorry. So ihe m nwere contribute m ga-awụ ọ ga-aka maka ndị Igbo tụkọta onwe ha ọnụ vote were Peter Obi. Ọ bụ eziokwu na asị anyị chọrọ ka anyị kewa ụkwanụ ka nweta dị mfa n'ọnụ nwanyị, but ile anya otu ihe chekwu ugbu a onye ndu n'obodo akpọchigoro onye ndu akpọchi ndị nke sigodo na ha na-epush for the movement aghọta because ha nwegoro division n'onwe ha. So in here, I know when get encouraging. So the main thing now, we're going to better on.
Brother from Dubai, do you think Peter Obi will turn Nigeria around? Do you think Peter Obi can do that? Do you know how bad Nigeria is in terms of being
my brother? Yes, more than 70% assurance based on the past record of Peter Obi. Because apart from
Peter Obi was, we need to tell the whole truth. I want Peter Obi to be the president of Nigeria, but still, without things the way they are, what are the achievements of Peter Obi as the governor of Anambra State?
Okay, with the things for since Obi the wrong election because more one Abia State, a woman Anambra. But based on past record, there in the Anambra State, John Hekuga, Abian education. The man about of man education. Abian also Anambra State and my father nor Anambra State and visiting her projects gaga on there. So Abiakwani with the human conscience, Obi Mado. Peter Obi or Obi Madofma. Yeah, what the only governor happen office happen Nukwego. Yeah, what the only governor pro office or now all this tweet and all that. pension on the and all these areas hand collect every 1 year, 3 years. Peter be with the only man among the Nigerian system as government. So either you never call him and again the man no be man. So in the country China and some
Thank you very much for your point, caller from Dubai. Thank you very much. I don't know if the call is very, very clear. If the call is very clear, please write at the comment section because there is need for clarity. And please host a watch party. Copy the link to your friends on Twitter, those on Messenger, and of course those on WhatsApp. Technician, people are writing at the comment section that they cannot comment on Instagram. That somehow we turned off the comment section on Instagram. Please, if you are there at the technical room, please turn on the comment section on Instagram. It's very important. Our people who are following on Instagram are complaining. They say they need to write comments on our broadcast on Instagram. So please, somebody at the backstage there should do something about the comment on Instagram. There is a caller from USA. Caller from USA. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, brother.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good morning from Canada. I'm
Good afternoon from here.
Province. All right. Well, you have been my mentor for a very long while, and today I am so delighted to. I feel the topic is very, very important to us as Nigerians. I want to take the narrative of politics from what it has been like. So my name is Reverend Image Gospel.
The call is not clear at all. The call is breaking. A technician should do something. The call is cracking, it's breaking, and I think it's too poor for a conversation like this. The call is breaking, and somebody should do something about it. It has to be clear. It should be very clear. It must be very clear. That is the only way we can continue. It should be very, very clear. Caller on the phone, good afternoon. The calls are very poor. They are very, very poor. Caller on the phone, good afternoon. The calls are not clear at all. What is going on? Somebody should help me. I need a savior. I need a redeemer. People want to have their voices heard, but the calls are very, very poor. I can't even hear. It is very poor. They are extremely poor. We need someone that is very credible, and from the list, only Peter Obi can make things happen. Somebody, Patrick Chin, went to say, is saying that the people of Nigeria need somebody with a good record, and from the list so far, the former governor of Anambra State is the only man credible to pilot the affairs of Nigeria. Diamond say Peter Obi is the only man we know. Mercy Blessing said, if we miss this opportunity, we should get ready to be colonized. It should be get ready to be colonized again. You know what it means to be colonized in 2023? People are sounding warning to the people of Nigeria that there is need to rally behind the former governor of Anambra State. The people of Nigeria need somebody with a good record, and from the list so far, the former governor of Anambra State is the only man credible to pilot the affairs of Nigeria. No, this caller needs to know the ethics of calling. Things you must know, things you should know before you call into a program like this. You need to quickly run away from your listening device or turn down the volume of your listening device. There are lots of technical errors. Do not contribute to more. Caller from Malaysia, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Turn down the volume of your listening device. So far, turn down the volume of your listening device. No. The caller from Malaysia is making things much more difficult. Caller from China, good afternoon. Are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Good afternoon,
Okurora.
brother.
Yeah, good evening from here.
Good afternoon, go ahead. We are very fine, thank you.
Thank you, Noloma. I enjoy your program all the time. Follow you. As one of your follower.
Thank you.
topic here with this evening. I so much love this topic.
Thank you.
And I like it very well.
Thank you very much.
Okay, discuss so yeah. When the matter wanna Peter Obi onye nke anyị ka ọwụ mụnwa si na mpaghara ebe ihe ala local gọọmenti mgbe Peter Obi nọ na ọchịchị ọ na-achị Anambra steeti at least mụnwa fụtara onwe one hospital ever abandoned there a na-akpọ Our Lady of Lourdes ihe ala is a big hospital owned by church, Catholic Church. Or Peter Obi Maria, Rogaria, dozie the destiny and the mother the hospital is better hospital when name. Even the name put out for the hospital case you were renovated area.
Brother, is that reason enough for Peter Obi to be voted president? For renovating a hospital?
I know.
Brother,
with other things.
Brother,
I believe in a people.
Brother from China.
I believe.
I always tell people one thing. You know, as na onye na-abịa ikwuru ụwa ga-ebugodo ụzọ gwa onwe ya eziokwu. We, the Igbo people or South Side people or North or Western people who are going to vote for Peter Obi, we are not voting for Peter Obi because Peter Obi is a god. You can tell me that we are voting for Peter Obi because Peter Obi is better than the other competitors. Because telling me that he renovated a hospital is not enough reason to make him the president of Nigeria.
I'm not saying that Peter Obi is not God. You understand? But with Peter Obi, at least Nigeria will be better. Nigeria will try. At least Peter Obi will bring us out of this mess that Nigeria are into now.
Brother, don't you think that Nigeria is so bad to be corrected in 4 or 8 years? What will Peter, brother?
I understand.
Peter Obi is going to be a president without a governor from the same party. Peter Obi is going to be a president without a senator from the same party. Who are those in National Assembly that is going to back Peter Obi? You should also put this thing into consideration because I don't want people to have so much expectation. You know, they say that too much expectation kills. Because a lot of people are hoping
even Peter Obi will be
drone. Peter Obi will give electricity.
Himself, even Peter Obi himself was telling us that even when he was elected in Anambra, that his party doesn't have senators, state senators, and who are the lawmakers. But he still stands and conquer all, and he did well in Anambra State. So I know that this is a Nigerian thing.
Brother, do you know? Brother, let me chip in one thing for you. All of us are the supporters of Peter Obi, and we still need to tell ourselves the truth. Brother, do you know that 8 years is big enough to turn evil forest to New York? Do you know? Brother, do you know how well the Anambra State
Come again, he said what?
8 years is big enough to turn a bush to a city. In fact, to make a bush look like New York City, 8 years is enough. How good is Anambra State? How developed is Anambra State? You know, we need to tell ourselves the whole truth.
At least we know when the situation Anambra was when people became come on board. At least the man tried. Because Anambra State was one of
from China at this point. We don't want a leader who is going there to try. We want somebody who is going to go there and change everything. We want somebody who will give us electricity.
He cannot change things in a technical of our eyes. The thing was somebody must start begin it before, because I know Peter Obi will not just come up and make a miracle. Peter Obi is not God. At least he will do something that people will see. Even after his regime, they will if it's another person that will continue where he stopped.
Thank you very much, my
Nigeria
brother from
is
China. Thank you very much. I think we are still having some issue with the calls because the calls are breaking. The calls are not clear, and I also want to bring the women in. Caller from USA, good evening.
Okulora, good morning.
Good evening.
Okay, Okulora, I just listened to the last thing you said. 8 years is enough to turn a forest to a city. P2B lived in London. He saw how London is. When you're coming from Lagos, the first place you see in Anambra State, Onitsha is the face of Anambra State.
Yes.
As a governor of Anambra State, you know that main market does not have a parking space where you can park a vehicle. P2B did not.
Let me help you,
yes.
brother. Brother, let me help you.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Onitsha. Under any governor, not P2B, not Willie Obiano, not Mbadinuju, there was never a time dividends of democracy came into Anambra. I was in Onitsha yesterday, brother. It was an eyesore. I was in Oka. It was a disgrace.
We are talking about P2B. We're talking about P2B. We're not talking about P2B. We're talking about P2B. You understand? I accept what you said. I believe I agree with you. 8 years is enough to turn a forest into a city. At least the face of Anambra State is Onitsha. When you're coming, you can look at when I live in Las Vegas. The people that build Las Vegas, they're not spirits, they're not evil spirits, they're humans like you and I. They have man like you and I, woman like you and I. You understand? Look at how beautiful the city is. Why can't you? It takes a governor that wants a beautiful state to beautify Onitsha first. You start from Onitsha. Now we're talking about P2B in Nigeria. Let's leave Onitsha. Someone was talking about him renovating hospitals and the rest. The problem we have in Nigeria is the constitution, 1999 constitution. First, no matter how beautiful your house is, if the foundation is faulty, the house will collapse. The foundation of Nigeria is faulty. How will P2B with the National Assembly that is populated with the Northerners, the Fulanis, how will P2B convince them to jettison this constitution? Right? A people's constitution.
Very bad. These calls are very poor. Where is the error coming from? From where? The calls are poor. It makes no sense. This is a very, very sensitive conversation. And this brother from Las Vegas is saying something very, very critical. It's very, very critical. We need to tell the whole story. P2B is the candidate. What we are trying to do today is to allow people to say their view. And we'll try to convince people that P2B is better than the other candidates. It doesn't make P2B a saint. Don't expect P2B to give you everything in 4 years. P2B is still a Nigerian politician, so you don't get disappointed in the end. Can you switch the network? We need to switch the network. We can switch mine. Can you give me, can somebody come and connect the studio internet for me? Let's see. Can somebody come and connect? Wi-Fi. Let's see if it's going to be better. What's the name? Let's see if and they're complaining that the Instagram comment section is turned off. So please hang on for 1 more minute. Let's see if we are going to be in order. This is a very critical issue and we need to be on point. P2B is the best candidate. P2B is my candidate. If I ever want to vote in Nigerian presidential election, P2B is the candidate. But we need to tell the whole story. P2B is still a Nigerian politician. All the things we are expecting might not happen. There is a chance that they might not happen. So we need to be fair. We need to be short in expectation. And if it's too much, okay. But we need to be fair in expectation because a lot of us are hoping that once P2B becomes president, Nigeria will be like USA. It might be true. It might not be so. Let's go to the phone and see. Caller on the phone. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon, brother. Are you there? A huge technical issue. There is a huge technical issue. The internet might be the reason. I don't know where we go from here. But there is an error. There is a big error. Caller on the phone. Good afternoon. No, I think my connection is even better. My connection should be better. This one is not connecting at all and at all. And there is no way I will continue to broadcast and not allow our audience to weigh into the conversation. There is an error somewhere. Mine, I think mine is even better. It's not an internet issue. Mine is even better. There is a technical hitch. No, this is not mine. I think maybe they turned mine off. I can no longer see mine. Ask them if somebody turned my Wi-Fi on off there. Airtel. Cable, try it. Caller on the phone. Good afternoon. Caller on the phone. Can you hear me? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
By all Eastern governors, they were old Eastern region. Somebody's trying to say something at the comment section. Somebody said Obi is better. He is transparent, even though we know they will still want to oppress him and wear him destiny. And my people, go and get your PVC. It is your power to vote him. Peter Obi. Doris Ngozi Blessing is saying that you should, as a matter of urgency, get your PVC and vote for Peter Obi. Onyema, not Onyema, Onyema said, no Peter Obi, no Nigeria. Or Fobig, he said, Biafra or nothing. Can we try and go to the phone again and see if it's going to work? Let me go to the phone and see. Caller on the phone, good afternoon. Are you there? Good afternoon. It's not working at all. It is not working at all. We have to sort this issue and restart. It's not working at all. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes, go ahead. People are saying that they cannot hear the caller. They cannot hear you. It's okay. Continue. I can hear you. Continue.
Of what he will do, a man who will not take pride, a man who stands to cut the cost of governance, because most of these politicians, directors of a civil servant, most of them are corrupt. They may not like such a person to come into government because one people be exam office, all these expenses they are doing, all this will be scratched out, and it will enable the country to know what they will use their money they borrowed or the revenue they get in order to establish it. Now, number 4 or number 5, P2B says he will make sure that he spread the port we have in Nigeria.
Brother, let's have a conversation. Brother, let's have a conversation. Are you there? You sound very, very informed. We need to have a conversation. Brother, whether you believe it or no, there are millions of Igbo people who no longer believe in Nigerian election. They say they've done that under Jonathan, they fell. They've done that in Imo State and they fell. They believe that Nigeria has her way or its own way of doing things differently. These people say they are no longer interested in Nigerian elections. And if these numbers fail to vote for P2B, it is going to be a thing. What are we going to do? How do we get our people to first vote for P2B and then we
although in the government, South, all of them belong to Southeast. Because in the Southeast, they have the intellect, they know what to do to build the nation. They have it. Now, some are agitating for freedom of Biafra. It's a normal thing that's going on in the government because government are neglecting them. No one to call them that to order. You know, discuss with them, which P2B says, if he become, that he will sit down and discuss. Now, what are we going to make sure that he becomes the president? It is time for you now, as you are Okwara, to use this your platform, which people are calling you, which you help, which you advocate, which you supersede, which you patronize. Many people get their PVC and vote for P2B. As you are speaking, not only Igbos listening to you, there is the other people that also listen to you. So you stand as a chance to use this their platform to encourage our people to get their PVC. I know, even the PVC, that INEC is not supporting the Easterners to have the PVC because it's only in the East you see PVC being buried in the farm.
Brother, another thing is that Nigeria remains the only country I know where there is no document held by every citizen. In America, they say social security number. UK, Thailand, China, I think Thailand call their own IC. People are suspecting that maybe Northern Border will open during the election and thousands and millions of people are going to come there and vote. Remember, the last presidential election, which that was 2015, people were supposed to vote with a card reader. But lately, I think in the final stages, they said that card readers are not working. How sure are we, number one, that INEC is going to be fair? And number two, how sure are we that P2B is going to deliver? Peter Obi is a Nigerian politician. In as much as Peter Obi is from the Igbo extraction, Peter Obi is still Nigerian politician. Let me go back to Anambra State. Brother, to be frank, people listening to me, you know why? I tell the whole truth. I don't lie to all this propaganda. I don't do that. Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State for 8 years. Peter Obi did not do enough. The changes are not visible. Somebody might say he built school or church and all that. People are supporting Peter Obi, like myself. I am supporting Peter Obi because Peter Obi is better than other candidates. Let's not try to bring the achievements of Peter Obi while he was the governor of Anambra State.
I will not stand for you to use the propaganda against Peter Obi by saying he did not do anything. No, you are wrong. If you are a journalist, if you are an investigative journalist, it is you for you to go to and verify and investigate the past governance of Peter Obi. Go and verify whether he do this. He have been seen speaking in different platforms, in everywhere. It is you as a journalist. Don't come and be giving something that you are not sure of. You are not yet verified. You say you are born in Onitsha, even in Onitsha. By then, when you are in Onitsha, you don't know much about politics. You know the name that someone become the government.
But brother, I said we are having a conversation. How do you know that the government is effective? When you look at your surrounding and things are working, things are in order, there is sanity, there is electricity, there is roads, there are good schools, people are living normally.
I challenge to disqualify you on that. If you say in terms of for us to be in a law, oh my.
You have to call back. The network is poor. The network is very, very poor. The network is not manageable. And I love to talk to this brother, but the network is poor. The network is poor. It is extremely poor. I don't like propaganda. There is no way I will come and be promoting somebody. I just need to tell you the truth. And you make your choice by yourself. Caller from Germany. Good afternoon. The network is poor. The network is poor. It is not working at all. It is not working. Let me try to go to the phone again. People are too emotional. They don't want to hear the truth at all. They don't want to hear the truth. The network is poor. I think the network is off. It's totally off. It's not working. The network is off. Mine. I'm not coming out clear.
I'm calling. Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, the last caller, I was listening to him, and I could tell you that what he was saying is absolutely true. Yes, I think it's the way you are coming out with the message today. It seems like for some people may misunderstand it and misinterpret it, believing that maybe you are kind of not Peter. My understanding is here in Nigeria, the people in Nigeria, they are not rooting for Peter or trying to side for Peter because they think Peter will make Nigeria overnight to become a Dubai or something like that. I think people are rooting for Peter just to have the rule of law. There are some basic things in Nigeria.
Brother, you need to understand my point from the onset. I said we are supporting my Peter Obi because Peter Obi is the best of all candidates. Peter Obi is better than Tinubu. Peter Obi is better than Atiku, in my opinion. And that is why we want Peter Obi to be the president. You need to get my point as well.
Okay, but the record, when you are emphasizing on the record in Anambra and so on, people might think like he didn't do much in Anambra. That guy did okay, very, very okay. You know, sanity was there, which is most important. People who relate to him. Nigeria, actually, Peter Obi might even have difficulty ruling Nigeria because I'm not sure he can even be able to get loan because already the existing government have ruined the country when it comes to
and brother, you know, Nigeria is almost there. Then expectation is becoming too much. Expectation on Peter Obi is too much. Peter Obi also need to assess the state of Nigeria. I don't think Nigeria is redeemable. People need to understand that Peter Obi is only going to do little. Where is Peter Obi going to start? In electricity, on roads, unemployment.
It's not even about creating job when we think about it. It's about job will come organically. Do you understand? But the major thing this guy is why people are all over the place for Peter Obi is most especially the rule of law, having sanity in the land. To come in. But people are not expecting him to build skyscrapers, this, that, things that you will see like individually in Nigeria are the one doing those things. It's not P2P thing. The thing is get Nigeria working, get it on the track. Do you understand? Harassment and
brother, millions of Igbo people who are tired of voting in Nigeria, and if these people fail to vote, it's going to affect Peter Obi's candidacy so much. How do we get our people to come together in solidarity, in support of Peter Obi? Brother, let me sound it once again. I want Peter Obi to be the president of Nigeria. You know why? No Igbo man has ever been there before. And Peter Obi, as a governor, has no trace of corruption. If I say that there are no much infrastructures, it's okay. But Peter Obi has no trace of corruption. I've never heard, directly or indirectly, that Peter Obi siphoned public funds. And among all the candidates, Peter Obi is the most healthy. Peter Obi is the most credible. Peter Obi is the most educated. Peter Obi is the youngest. Peter Obi is more accepted globally. Any man in Nigeria today who don't want Peter Obi to be president is somebody who is rooted in tribal sentiments or religious sentiments. But we still need to tell the truth. Redeeming Nigeria is almost impossible. Peter Obi will be president, but we need to expect less. That is my point. Nobody is criticizing Peter Obi. If I don't want Peter Obi the president, do I root for Atiku? Obasanjo was the president. Why Atiku was the vice president? Obasanjo said that Atiku Abubakar is incredibly corrupt. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is too sick, is too old, is too unhealthy to be the president of Nigeria. I want Peter Obi to be the president, but we shouldn't be emotional. One day we
man,
as long as P2B is from Yoruba or Hausa, Igbos, everybody will vote for him. When Buhari was coming, people felt that Buhari was a kind of...
Brother, what I'm saying, before you go, because having some technical errors, I'm not going to be here for long. How do we get the entire Igbo people to vote for P2B? I think that is the task now, because I'm sure, whether you believe or no, there are millions of Igbo people who are tired of voting. And if these people fail to vote for P2B, there is a problem. How do we get our people to come together and unite and support P2B? To be president of Nigeria, you need to win your home. You need to win your home first and then fight to win the other side.
That particular aspect is already, he's gonna win. Who do you think, who else do you think will win in Igbo land? P2B will definitely win. But the message should be more of, not, I forget about the negative part of Anambra. Anambra State was extremely dilapidated before P2B took over. But he reformed it. He did it so well in those aspects of things that will help the economy. For the state. So if you have been to Anambra State, then you are talking about what this past governor did, who is simply a disaster. So that when P2B was there, he did his job perfect. That guy has been so perfect.
Brother, you've not answered my question. I said that there are millions of Igbo people that are aggrieved. They say they will no longer participate in Nigerian election. How do we appeal to them to vote for P2B?
Some of them, though, you said they don't want to participate in the election.
And it's a problem.
So they are inconsequential in this particular...
No, nobody's inconsequential. You don't say that. If you want to win presidency in Nigeria, you need to sweep your home. Everybody's critical. No Igbo man is inconsequential. If you say that these people are not in, and then you don't want P2B to be the president, we are asking, how do we get together? And also, how do we push? How do we push for Igbo people to continue to ask of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release? How do Igbo people unite again and vote for P2B? If Igbo people are 30 million and 10 million say they will not vote, there is a problem. You need to understand that reality.
You said one good thing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. P2B, if he get elected, automatically Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be out.
Yes, brother, what I'm saying, brother, Adaboku Okirikiri, there are millions of Igbo people who are tired of voting. How do we get them to vote for P2B? You say they're inconsequential. Nobody's inconsequential. Election is when politicians go to places that are not motorable because they know that numbers there will add. We need to vote for P2B. Everybody need to do that.
Come for it. But P2B, those people you're talking about, they don't have PVC. That's the problem. Those with PVC will vote. Hi, your network is still doing the...
Oh, thank you very, very much. Should we go to United States of America? Let's go to USA. Then we'll go to Denmark. We'll go to Sweden. And then there is a caller from Ghana. Caller from Las Vegas, Nevada, United States of America. Good afternoon.
Good morning. That guy from Vegas, I was making my submission before your network.
Yes, continue, brother.
I was the guy from Vegas. Okay, yes. I was saying something. I said, people want P2B. Everybody wants P2B. Everybody wants good governance. How will P2B? We have a problem. We have a very serious problem. I'm sorry to use this word. We have a Fulani problem. The headers. They want land. They need a place. They don't want cattle ranch. They don't want to ranch their cattle. They want to be roaming about. How will P2B solve this Fulani crisis? This is their tradition. Tradition of roaming about, herding cows. How will P2B solve this problem? Constitution and bring out and write out a new people's constitution that represents every ethnic nations in Nigeria. How will we do that? We are not talking about this. Number 3, remember, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan assembled the best science in the country world. Remember, all of them he assembled. What happened? Dollar was 179 naira, 100 something naira. But Buhari came in and took us back to 50 years backward. After 8 years of P2P, what next? We start going back to agitate after 8 years of P2P. Then, the fourth one, the issue of the Igbo nation in Nigeria. We have a very serious problem in Nigeria as Igbos. It is a political problem. If Goodluck Jonathan cannot solve this problem, can P2P solve this problem? Goodluck Jonathan for 6 years.
Brother, the point is that, brother from Las Vegas, I am critical of campaigning for any politician in Nigeria. These people have done the worst in the past. We've come together to support a certain candidate, and when they go into office, it becomes what? What happens in brother, what will happen in Nigeria in 2023? Before and after the election? What is your opinion? What do you want our people to do?
Me, basically, I've seen Nigeria, I've studied Nigeria, I've studied it. He said, if you don't know where the rain starts to repeat you, you won't know where the rain will stop, where the rain will stop to repeat you. We all know our problem in Nigeria. Our problem is not to stay in Nigeria. Nigeria has not favored an Igbo man. Nigeria will not favor an Igbo man. P2P has lost all Igbo to this election because of an Igbo man. We are out with the problem why we are running to P2P is because we've seen other 2 candidates. They are not people you can think about. They are not people you can mention. These people are not marketable. That is why we are running to P2P. We are not running to P2P because of P2P the same. P2P did not in Anambra other than telling us that it's
brother, let me chip in something before you go. Brother from Nevada, let me chip in something before you go. Nigeria is not entirely the problem of an Igbo man. The governor of Enugu State is an Igbo man. There is no road in Enugu. Governor of Imo State is an Igbo man. Governor of Abia State, the governor of Gota is an Igbo man.
Why Nigeria is the problem of an Igbo man? Hope that the man did not win the election in Imo State, but Nigeria imposed him on Imo State.
Brother, away from hope.
Those masses that want to vote, if you give them 20,000 naira to vote for APC, they will vote for APC. You saw what happened in Lagos State? We all know what is happening. Nigerian election is money. These people, they weaponize hunger, bro. That, bro, let me tell you the truth now. You cannot stand in the polling booth and you want to vote P2P and someone will come and say, take 50,000 naira and vote APC. And you say you want to vote for P2P. You take the 50K and vote for APC. They weaponize hunger. Our people are hungry. Bro, do you know how much is the bag of rice? People are sleeping every night without food. These men have weaponized hunger. So the fact is that P2P have a 30% chance of winning the election. We all know that. What if P2P did not win? What next for an Igbo man? That we all put our weight on P2P. What next for us if P2P did not win? We'll go back to start agitating. Bro, for me, we want a freedom. We want a country of our own.
Thank you very much. My brother from Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you very much. I love to entertain more of local calls. But before then, we'll go to our brother in Germany. From there, we'll take a local call and also go to Ghana. Caller from Germany, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Come on. I'm from Mehin this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
I just have 3 things or 4 things here I jotted down to say.
Okay.
I understand everything where you're going. Me too. I don't know what P2B is going to do. Like you said, he's only just if you will be persist to themselves, Nigerians, with that 1999 constitution, nobody can get Nigeria in order. And this is democracy. P2B is not going there to work on his mind. He's not a military man. He must use the Senate. When the Senate did not say yes on his opinion, he's not going to use it on his policy. He's not going. They have steps. This is democracy. So, like you said, is he going to start in security? Is he going to start with the electricity infrastructure? No, he cannot do anything there. The only thing I believe P2B will go there, like you said, there's no trace of corruption in his side. He can only make rule of law as a chief of staff. The only thing he can make all these things that they are doing with our judiciary, it can put it in order. Because he always likes things to be straight the way it is. So that's the only thing. He's not going there to do anything in 8 years. For example, look at this pipeline. They said they found it was there for 9 years. How can something attached to a main line flowing
for 9 years?
Vacuum for 9 years. And there is the operators did not look at the pressure gauge to see if there's anywhere leaking. My brother, in Germany, if you're driving with ICE, the speed train, maybe 500 kilometers or 400 kilometers away from anywhere, they will tell you that somebody is standing on the rail. The train will stop. If it is animal, they will tell you it's animal. If it's metal or something else, they will tell you. So,
brother, let me chip in something for you. P2B was interviewed in USA by Adeola of Sahara Reporters, and P2B was asked, how many years is it going to take you to fix a Nigerian refinery? He said about 5 years. If 5 years is going to go into fixing refinery, that is if P2B wins and get re-elected, that is the only way he could get 5 years. What about water, running water? What about electricity? What about human development? What about the debts of Nigeria? Nigeria is owing more than 10 countries. Nigeria is owing banks. How will P2B fare?
There's no redemption. Nigeria has no remedy. The only thing that can help Nigeria is total disintegration, reduce power from the center, restructure. Okay, look at now. Nobody, the citizens did not know about this, and everything worked well. So Nigeria is bringing Igbo people back. Let me tell you that one. Because if you come to Germany, it's only Igbo people that have company among all Africa. Many Igbo people have company to employ people, and people can pay tax. They are only organized people, and once everything is going very well, Igbo man will stand. Igbo man, Nigeria brings Igbo man down because Nigeria is not organized and it's not working. Okay, look at this Second Niger Bridge. They have said second Niger bridge. Do you know the height of that bridge? No ship can go there. Nigeria, they did that in deliberately because they don't want in future, if they drain that Niger, heavy ship will go there. And once they drain that Niger, they will destroy that bridge, that money waste. You know, so Nigeria is a problem to Igbo people. But P2B election, I'm only voting for P2B to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Thank you very much.
Integration, Nigeria cannot work. Let me put it there. P2B cannot go and listen to interview from Anza Mustafa. Mustafa said they studied Nigeria, both the outside forces and within Nigeria. They don't want Nigeria to work. Nigeria cannot work. Why you seeing these things that maybe they are doing all these things in Nigeria now? Because there's a problem in Ukraine. As I'm talking to you now, Belgium has closed their gas. They don't have gas anymore. Very soon, go to shop in Deutschland. Candle is becoming scarce. They are going to. That is the only place they want to make it a little bit okay so that they can continue. That's their only hope, to get gas. So that's why you see all these things taking P2B.
For me personally, I am for P2B.
Yes.
In the previous election, a lot of Igbos and a lot of Nigerians queued behind Atiku. And the reason why that was the case was at that point in time, he stands out to be the best. But in this election, P2B tends to stand out amongst the other candidates. But most importantly, now for the Igbos, if Nigeria was a working system, I would have said to satisfy a pure justification for the Igbos to have presidency, we queue behind an Atiku. So that way we would certify that all regions in Nigeria has produced presidency, and we hope for a 2020, whatever, the next coming election for an Igbo presidency.
No, we cannot wait. The time is now. P2B has to be president. We have never been there before. He should be president.
Correct. But because of the way the Igbos and the Southeast have always been treated in the affairs of Nigeria, you can never trust anybody or any region to leave powers in the hands of the Igbo man. So my take is that every Igbo person has to make a statement, and that statement has to be the ballot. Even though at the end of the day it might be slim, but let us make that pronunciation that this is where we stand and we are going to queue behind our own. Let us now see how it plays out. It might eventually not be, but then again, it will now give a further cause, more especially for the elites, to now understand the precarious situation the Southeast find themselves in.
Brother, let me chip in something. The way things are going now, things are very difficult in Nigeria now, and a lot of young people are believing that the emergence of P2B is the only hope. What if P2B don't win the elections? How do you think young Nigerians will react? Brother, I've been in the media for years. The type or the quality, the height of organic support P2B has, I have never seen any Nigerian bribery generate such amount of people. Even in Abuja, the capital of Nigeria. What if P2B doesn't win? What would young Nigerians do? A lot of people are suggesting riots, anarchy, if P2B don't win, because according to them, P2B is the light. P2B is the future. What if there is no emergence of P2B May of 2023?
Thank you very much for that question. So again, this brings us back to the situation, the point I raised earlier. A lot of people are queuing behind Peter Obi because he is the difference amongst all the candidates. However, you still entertain and interview people. You still see people who are intellectuals, people who are literate enough, young millennials, who are also either for tribal reason supporting other candidates as well. So in this election, whether you like hell will not lose, because whether you like it or not, the government of the day does not want him there. They want the security apparatus. So we will not see a repeat of what happened in ESAS happen again in Nigeria. However, people might riot, people might make big noise, but at the end of it all, Nigeria will still be what it is. But the main point I'm trying to bring out of this is that every Igbo man, every Igbo person has to make a statement. Statement by ensuring that we queue behind Peter Obi. Let us now see what the outcome brings about. Secondly, I also want to touch on the point that someone raised earlier, where they talked about if Peter Obi wins as a president, the National Assembly is full of the opposition. Whether you like it or not, the truth about the matter is that Nigerian constitution and the way Nigerian is being run today gives a whole lot of powers to the center. So Peter Obi will successfully implement programs that will better Nigeria, whether or not he has the majority of this. He has the powers as the present day constitution of Nigeria and how the politics of Nigeria is being run. He has all the powers to ensure that.
Thank you very much.
There are areas that it might be a little bit difficult, which is the areas of trying to find a balance of the Southeast region. The North would not allow that because they always want to ensure that we go down on the polity of Nigeria. So it is a battle for him if he succeeds. But when it comes to good governance, he should be able to implement them because he has a lot of powers at the center.
Thank you very much. Interesting times ahead. Nigeria presidential elections 2023. It is few months to go, and young people are hoping that a man from Agolo, or former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, is going to bring them out of the misery they've been in. No employment, no electricity, no roads. The refineries are not working, and some cabals are shipping out oil without any form of a tax or accountability. My brother, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir. I am fine. Nigeria presidential elections 2023. People are talking. People are emotional. People don't know what will happen. A lot of young people believe that Peter Obi is the future. What do you think will happen in Nigeria February of 2023?
Thank you so much, Ukurara. For my own opinion is that the only option we have right now is Peter Obi. There's no two ways about it. Peter Obi is the... Oh, shit. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Peter Obi is the only solution we have right now. And may God grant us all our heart desires. So I'm using this opportunity. We need to queue against Peter Obi to make sure that Peter Obi win this presidential election. Because it's a shame to us as an Igbo people. We haven't produced a Nigerian president since Zeke. So we should try. Everybody, if you come to Yoruba land, if you come to the north, people are doing rally, people are doing massive support.
If this number from Igbo extraction don't vote for Peter Obi, then there is a problem. How do we get our people together? That is the challenge. For you to win presidency in Nigeria, you need to sweep your house and hope you get something from the other sides. Igbo land is not together. Igbo land is not united. Who is going to call for that conversation? Who will command every Igbo man and woman, lady, guy, boy, girl, to rally behind Peter Obi? We need more. Winning presidency in Nigeria is not a child's play.
In Channels TV, and the thing go viral. He said if Igbos are ready for election, Igbo is enough to make anybody a president in Nigeria. Why? Because Igbo is the most second highest tribe in every region. If you come to the southwest, Igbo have highest tribe in the southwest. If you go to the north, Igbo also have the highest second tribe in the north. So now, if you can swipe the whole Igbo land, if you come out, I think we need more voter education for our people. They should not look at the elite, because those elite, they are corrupt. They are just after their pocket, their belly. That's why you see somebody like Ike Kweremadu, before he went to the prison, he said no Igbo man will vote for P2B. That's a shameless comment.
Even Dave Umahi said that. Hope Uzodinma said that.
Yes, so many of them, I saw it. So
even making Ihedioha for people, upon the protection, Igbo people gave a making Ihedioha. Ihedioha had the guts to talk against P2B.
Exactly. Because they are looking for their pocket, they are looking for ministerial appointment, they are looking for all those things. They feel like P2B will not let them to eat the kind of money they want to, the kind of money they want to embezzle. P2B will not give them that chance. We all understand. So it's for us, the youth and the mothers in the village, especially the people in abroad, to educate our people, different communities. Let them see reasons, that the reason why we have to vote P2B.
Thank you very much. My brother from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America. Thank you very, very much. There are lots of concerns, and it is ranging from the corruption in Nigeria down to INEC. Down to the fact that a lot of Igbo people are not in accordance. To win presidency in Nigeria, first, you need to come together. You really need to come together. And it's just a couple of months to February general elections. And the Igbo people are yet to make up their mind. Caller from Oregon, United States of America. Good evening. Are you there? Good evening. Caller from Oregon. Good evening.
Good evening, my brother. I thank God what you're doing today.
Thank you very much.
Brother, I don't have much to say. You know one thing, no Igbo person that said he don't want to, but sometimes we need to ask ourselves a question. Like what the problem we have now mostly is this security. You see that this his vice president, Baba Ahmed, his brother, his senior brother, is the person who said even if they made them the third person, they are the one to control Nigeria. And all the military, police, custom, everything is a part of Boko Haram that have already integrated into all these forces. How will be going to take all this Boko Haram integrated into forces? How is he going to dismiss them? All these people talking about Obi, can you people integrated, repented in Boko Haram, in police, in everything? I'm asking my brothers who is saying Obi.
Brother, the problem is much. Do you know why some of us are supporting P2B? If you don't vote Peter Obi, Atiku will become president or Tinubu will become president. I said it earlier, and some people were misunderstanding me. Peter Obi is being supported because Peter Obi is better than the rest. Not that Peter Obi is God and Peter Obi is going to do everything overnight. Peter Obi's largest support is because Peter Obi is better than other candidates. If Rochas Okorocha was running for presidency, or if Willie Obiano is running for presidency, or if the governor of Enugu State is running for presidency, Igbo people will not rally in support. It is because it's Peter Obi, and I'm warning them not to expect too much. Do not expect too much from Peter Obi. You made mention of something. Is Peter Obi going to start from Boko Haram, insurgency, which is insecurity? Is he going to start from road? Is he going to start from human development? Is Peter Obi going to start from oil theft? Is Peter Obi going to start from militants in Niger Delta? Is Peter Obi going to start from corrupt Nigerian army? Is Peter Obi going to start from electricity? Peter Obi himself should know what is to come. It is too much. But mind you, brother, if Peter Obi doesn't go, it will be worse. It could be worse. It should be worse. It will likely be worse.
My dear brother, whether Obi go or
are you there, caller from Oregon?
yes, I'm asking now, whether Obi go or Obi don't go. Remember, Obi never wear Agbada before. He went to North and he have gone there to take permission from them.
Brother, it is normal. Anywhere you are going to campaign, anywhere in the world, you dress like them. Even I will go to Scotland very soon. I will wear skates like them. It's normal. Even when President Buhari, anybody is coming to the east, you dress like them. Wearing Agbada doesn't mean worshiping them. If you go to the west and bow for Oba or Oni, it is their culture.
But you hear what Baba Ahmed said when they interviewed him. Let them go and listen. That is his own junior brother being the vice president. They know what they are doing. Britain know what they push forward to make us our Biafra that we are looking for to be relevant. So whatever people are doing, they should know that.
Brother, I don't think anybody pushed Peter Obi forward.